Well, some Nazis might be like, oh, that's too many Nautilus games. Why are you uploading so many Nautilus games? Which one? But honestly, I love Nautilus, and I've been using them a lot more. And it's not because of the jungle changes. I mean, the buff to Spirit of the Ancient Golem, or the change to Spirit of the Ancient Golem. But it's because less really aggressive jungles have been chosen. I mean, like, look, my opponent is Master Yi. He is a farming jungler and shit like that, but he's not gonna try to kill me. He's more concerned with farming and, you know, just getting up his Feral Flare stacks. His ganks would probably suck, and he'll probably just stay away. I'd probably kill him. In fact, Nautilus counters Master Yi in team fights, because I have 3 forms of CC that actually work. My slow doesn't, so none of my ganks early on work out, so it's just kind of pointless. I'll rant about it a little bit here. So with junglers like Maokai and I guess Nunu and some other lazier jungles coming out, Nautilus has become a better pick. So it's like he was never bad. It's just all the opponents that he would normally fight would be the ones who would destroy him. Again, the matchups that he's bad against cropped up, and therefore he's just kind of sank on the wayside. But now that they're kind of gone or unpopular, I can actually pick him a lot, and I have. He's so much fun. You guys know I love myself some Nautilus. The only legitimate tank jungler that became really, really strong was Maokai, but those were because of direct changes to Maokai. Anyways, fight breaks out. Leona and Kog'Maw decide to sort of turret dive my Lux teammate and Sona. Like, Leona's gonna die here. It's just, you know, flash over, press E. Master E comes at us, and I'm just like, motherfucker, you have no mana and you're gonna die. CC lock him up just a little bit and deal enough damage to kill him. Just like, what the hell? Master Yi right there was not the smartest, you know, person in the world. And like I said, I will crush this Master Yi. I will have the CC to pin him down and get him killed by my teammates. His speed doesn't matter at all. Well, look, here he comes at me. E slows him. He can't face me. I'd probably actually kill him in a 1v1 fight at this point. My W is strong enough to just fucking knock people's faces off, and he hasn't revved up yet. His items right now make him pretty fucking weak. Right there, I couldn't even kill him. There's a problem right now with clicking on champions. I mean, I should have shift clicked on that. But there was a Reddit post on it yesterday, and I've noticed it for a couple patches now. Is when you try to click on somebody, it doesn't actually click on them. It's sort of like they try to make the hitboxes smaller so you can last hit when some fat ass is trying to block minions. But it's made it a little bit more annoying. Anyways, once again, I'm kind of hovering around bottom lane because it feels like they're trying to kill my teammates. In comes a teleport from Lux. I use my Q, snare up the Kog'Maw, CC lock him. And then after he gets killed, I make sure to kill him first because he's like the MVP. I go straight for Leona. This tower can't do anything to me. I'll just tank the shit out of it. So dead Leona. In the meantime, top lane is sort of, Wukong's losing to Zilean. I actually personally don't know what's happened with Zilean, the rise of him, and oh wait, actually here we go. Master Yi, Katarina go in. My ultimate fails because he used Alpha Strike, but then I get a second chance to use my ultimate. Along with the Sun ultimate, and then the Lux ultimate goes through. Fucking a majestic combination right there. Fucking beautiful. They get melted. So, to be honest, they had no fucking chance of winning that fight because they kind of just jumped into a bunch of CC machines. So that was honestly stupid as shit from them. As I was saying, I don't know what made Zilean popular again. Like, I saw him in LCS, and I've been seeing him in solo queue. This is, in fact, the second Zilean I saw this day, and this is the second game I played this day. Actually, no, I think it was the third. Yeah, this one works, so it is Diamond. Katarina gets caught, she gets killed. Hooray! Nautilus, I still do firmly believe, is the best pure tank jungler. Maokai sees more play right now because of his ultimate being just so fucking deliciously gorgeous. It's such a majestic ultimate, such a beautiful ultimate from the Maokai. It alone will make an entire team tanky. It will make tanky champions even tankier. It's fucking stupid. Nautilus just kind of like, does this shit. CCs people, puts them in a line, fly. Look at that, that's glorious. In fact, I hope you guys look at it again. Rewind it if you have to. I go in, I Q one of them, I flash over, I use my ultimate to pin them both down in a straight line, Lux hits them. I flash over to make sure to continue the lockdown on the other target far away from me, then use my lock them on a little bit more. And this scene here is also pretty fucking funny. my Master Yi gets Zillion ultimate and Wukong runs away. I keep hitting these two trying to, kill them, and my damage is so low without my shield that I actually don't do enough damage to kill the Master Yi before the ultimate wears off. So I actually managed to just kill him without him getting resurrected. My team, I linger around a little bit because thinking, my teammates were going to get attacked, and they did. Katarina kills the Wukong. Zillion gives a little bit of chase, but he really can't do anything. So, alright. As Nautilus, the enemy team picked Kog'Maw, my teammates picked Caitlyn and Lux, and they picked Zillion and Katarina. The Master Yi picked into me, so that was just a terrible pick on his choice. Well, look, this scene is actually very important too. I feel Master Yi's nearby, so I ward him and expose him, and I just pinned the Leona down. I don't even try to do anything else. I don't use my ultimate. I don't use my Q. I'm zoning the shit out of this Master Yi and Kog'Maw. If I use my ultimate on the Kog'Maw and my Q, Master Yi might be brave enough to go in and attack my Caitlyn. Though, to be honest, it would be risky as shit either way. If I had used that stuff on the Master Yi, the Kog'Maw would get a lot of free damage. So instead, I just waited there, making them be, zoning them out, making them be afraid of me. It's like, come at me, bitches, come at me. And, of course, here the Master Yi decides to step on a trap for some fucking reason and dies. I miss my Q. I miss my Q like a chump here, and I don't stop Katarina. She gets to tear my teammates to pieces. I hope you notice this. I run away from my Lux teammates so I don't drag the Katarina with me and maybe get myself killed, and Lux gets killed right after. I try to bush hop throughout throughout this whole trail and survive, but unbeknownst to me, they had the whole thing warded so that she could constantly target me, and sadly that was a really bad thing. Alright, so the advantage for us isn't too dramatic as much as we'd hope for, but our Caitlyn is huge. He's a fat bitch right now. The Zillion here gets himself caught, but I think he survives with the snow. Okay, he died. He survives in another instance. Well, teammates go in, but in a corridor against a Katarina. She gets to deal a good bit amount of damage, and the Master Yi gets to, just spring out and just slaughter people. Master Yi kills the Sona and then tries to do wolves and just stands straight in line and gets killed by the Lux ultimate. By the way, Lux has like 20 stacks under Magi. She's a bitch right now. I tag Kog'Maw. He kind of surprised I deal a shitload of damage, but of course once my shield wears off, I get fucking chunked. I thought it was only Kog'Maw, so I was hoping, to distract him enough for the Lux to come in and pick him off. Nonetheless, I'd buy Locket of the Iron Solari. Such a beautiful item against the enemy team. Remember, against AoE teams, that item is a must, especially if they're heavy on magic. That thing will help tremendously. So, some people are like, oh, fuck you, terrible item. And honestly, they're probably retarded, so fuck them in the ass. Alright, now my team comp is by far superior to theirs, so as long as we don't make fucking mistakes and remember to CC the Katarina and keep the Master Yi in check, we would win. Yeah, it's not always as easy as it sounds in solo queue, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. The Zillion's the annoying bastard right now. He needs to die first before anyone else, and we have to kill him in a swift stroke. So I'm constantly waiting right now, like, trying to see. The Zillion's going in, putting a grenade, being a nuisance, and I'm trying to position myself in a way where I can hook him and instantly kill him, or get him killed, or force his ultimate out without the enemy team retaliating. So look, I'm constantly going in, bobbing in back and forth, hoping to lure the Zillion back in. And as soon as he gets close, long range Q, grab him, drag him in, and he just fucking dies in like a split second. So Zillion's out, and now we get to push. In fact, I feel we get to turret dive, so me and the Sona, it's just, we turret dive. I use my ultimate on Leona before she gets to do any CC. Unfortunately, it didn't stop her ultimate, and she got some CC off, but we still annihilate the rest of their team. That's one thing. Well, actually, I died too. That kind of sucked, and that was my mistake. And, Kog'Maw gets killed here, and then the Master Yi is lingering around for some reason, looking for an easy kill, but he goes in with Alpha Strike, and then gets shot in the face after he lands on a trap. So anyways, I was saying, sometimes using your crowd control on a tank could be a good decision. Only if you feel you could probably stop the tank's counter initiation. in this case, I failed the stopping the counter initiation, so it didn't work out as I wanted. But in some games where I'm fighting someone like on a Mumu, you have probably seen me use my like Fiddlesticks Fear on a Mumu when he tries to go in with his Q. Or when we fight, I use Fear on him and Dark Wind on everybody else, or him again, to make sure he doesn't get to flash in and use his ultimate and, you know, put a damper on our stuff. Perhaps during that time frame in which they are CC'd, we get to kill their MVP. Like here, fight breaks in, I use my ultimate on top of all of them who got close to my teammates, and that Wukong ultimate was so perfect in conjunction with mine. Like Wukong ultimate knocked him up, my ultimate kept him knocked up even further, and then it just melted. We lost nobody on that. And then like the Zillion just kind of gets CC'd under the turret and he dies, so it's a perfect, beautiful ace. So Wukong ultimate and the Nautilus ultimate and the Sona ultimate, if that doesn't get you fucking rock solid, I don't know what will. My team's, like, you know, well, I mean, if we had a Graves, it would have been absolutely perfect. Our ultimates keep them locked. I don't even know what the fuck this Leona's trying to do. Either way, my ultimates, along with Wukong's ultimates, along with Sona's ultimates, keep them together to make sure the Lux gets a huge barrage of damage. Now, look, this ward's important, because I can see the Master Yi's lingering by, and remember, he has no summoner spells. His teleport wouldn't help him or anything. So, I'm actually just keeping him at bay. I'll use my ultimate. I'll CC lock him if he gets close. I don't even want to give him a chance to try to steal this Baron. Fuck him. He's not tanky. He has no mobility outside of his ultimate going in a straight line. So, CC'd him, he's dead. And that's just kind of how it would be in every fight. Yes, the Master Yi can go on a rampage. Yes, the Master Yi can, you know, survive my damage. Yes, the Master Yi can alpha strike my ultimate. But, like, you know, even if he was fed, even if he was 1,000,000 and he had no, as long as he had no tankiness or ability to survive my CC, like, one ultimate would guarantee his fucking death, and it did. Here, my Caitlyn unfortunately gets killed. I flash forward trying to hit my snare on the Master Yi to keep him pinned down. The Katarina goes in, and she pretty much just gets locked in. I use my ultimate and knock her up. I was hoping that I'd also get the Zillion, but to no avail. Hit the Zillion with a snare. He survives with his ultimate. Grab the Leona. Bitch is gonna die too. I'm fucking Nautilus right now. I came here to fuck pussy, and that's what I got. So, towers down. They can't fucking do anything. This game is just locked in and secure. I fucking love Nautilus. And if you watch me stream, I'll probably be playing him more. In fact, I've been playing Zac or some of my regulars now. I mean, I've dropped them in favor of some of my favorites, like Nautilus. And I should surely be playing someone like Jarvan as well, more offensive tank. This new meta is making it fun to play tanks again, and I love it. And not because of the changes to the items, but because it's, you know, it's just changes to the meta. I love it. Hooray for Nautilus and hooray for jungle tanks. Yeah.